top of the morning, fellas. Welcome in, Alistor. Hi. I kind of forgot how to talk, man. I don't know, today was just weird. Like, I haven't really had much of a conversation today. Hi. I haven't... Oh. Sudden disconnect. But I haven't had much of a conversation today, so... I've gotta warm up these vocal cords, you see. But Alistor says, today has been a long day. Why is that? Is it because of the brother-in-law in town? Are you, like, giving him a tour? Or... That's what would make my day long. If I had to go outside, I think, my day would be substantially longer. So. Excuse me. Sorry. I just finished eating, by the way. So, the bad news, I started a little bit late. The good news is that... I can just keep streaming and not have to worry about whatchamacallit. Alistor says brother-in-law is in town. It just turns into a something fest by everyone. Everyone just tells all their problems with everyone. Plus, it was almost triple digits today. Oh, I see. I see. Not a big fan, are we? Well, you know what they say. Family comes in many shapes and forms or something. I just made that up, I don't know. But, you know, maybe... Although it may be rough for now, I mean... He's only there for the weekend, right? So... And absolutely love my in-laws, just a lot of moaning. Oh. It's so hot. It's so hot. Why is it so hot? It's hot. Alistor, help, it's hot. Yes. That would be me. I mean, well, I used to complain a lot when I first started streaming. I feel like I complain a little bit now. But it's not nearly as bad as it used to be. So. What? What? I don't understand. Okay, it stopped. I don't know what just happened. What is happening? What is happening? I'm not choosing to fire, I just kind of am. What is happening? Is that a glitch? Yeah, I don't know what just happened. Weird. Anyways, back to it. But he leaves on Monday, and my two nieces are a lot. Ah, yes. Are they still kids, huh? Man. As is my assumption, at least. But, you know, 4th of July, it's a nice time to get to spend with the family. Ouch. Oh. Forgot I had that. Damn it! Never mind. Whatever. I don't even care. I literally don't care. It's fine. What do I care? You know? Anyways. But 6 and 7. Oh!
Safe area entered.
6, 7. 6, 7. Have you done the 6-7 thing with them yet?
Proximity coverage
6-7. 6-7. 6-7. 6-7.
Landmark engaged.
The 6-7 thing is so annoying. But it's kind of growing on me just because I started doing it ironically, but now it's like, I don't think I'm joking anymore.
Detecting
I
additional
have not.
hostile contacts.
Ah, I guarantee it's gonna be significantly
Hostile
fun.
patrol detected.
Funnier. Fun and funnier if you were to make the 6-7 joke. Trust me. Just trust me. Trust me. Just blindly believe. Blindly believe. Yeah, I don't... Is it just me, or... Maybe I should turn my controller off. I'll just see what happens. I don't know why it's doing this, though. I don't... Hold on. It's not really easy to turn this off. I'm just gonna stop using it. I'm gonna use my keyboard and mouse. And we're gonna see if I still run into the same issue.
Extraction called.
But with the understanding that I do not normally use keyboard and mouse, so if it looks like it's hard to watch, everything is just all over the place,
Hostile pilot here drone.
that's why. Is that not a dude? I think that's a guy. Oops, that is not the right button. F is the loot.
Retrieving contaminated data.
Ouch!
Immediate medical assistance needed.
I don't remember. Was it?
Extraction helo.
No, it wasn't G.
Almost within range.
T? F. C. V. Oh, it's V. There we go.
Helos on site.
I did not remember how I was supposed to do that. Nice.
Landmark has been cleared.
I don't know, man. Welcome into Brave. How are you, Brave? Brave, your thoughts on 6-7? 6-7. 6-7. 6-7. I think it's... I somehow think it's both awful, but also kind of funny in an ironic way. My sprout grows. Nice. Very nice. How did you get that one again? I remember you explaining it, but I don't remember what it was from. That's so cool. That is so cool. But it's just a number? Ah, but a collection of numbers. The only thing I can think of is like that 24-25 joke from SpongeBob. Now that is funny. Now that is top tier humor. Sorry my son escaped. No worries. Welcome back. Welcome back. Oh, stream streak. Nice. Excellent, excellent. Oh. Okay, no. Still got time.
Extraction initiated.
Excellent, excellent.
30 seconds until departure.
Yeah, it seems fine. I'm just gonna switch back then. That's weird. I don't know. Anyways, not a lot of calories in this head right now. I just finished eating, so I'm kind of hoping that my ability to talk kicks in. What a past few weeks, man. These past few weeks have just been like all over the place. I was lucky enough to get the day off today, and I decided that I would also take Monday off, just because I can.
Helo is
Oh.
headed back.
It's got an achievement. Extract an item from each dark zone. Nice. But the plan was to I don't remember what I was saying. This is awkward. I do not remember what I was talking about at all. Weird. Oh, yeah, the plan... Now I remember. The plan is to take Monday off as well. So I should have a nice 4-day weekend. Today I haven't really done a whole lot, so... I went to get breakfast with my extended family. After breakfast, I came back home. I fell asleep for like an hour or two. I woke up. I started playing games. I went to lie down again. I got up, played games. Here we are, pretty much. So, very nice recovery day, I gotta say. Very nice recovery day. I find that days where I don't have anything to do are like Which is pretty much just like Saturdays,
Incoming
pretty
hostiles
much.
detected.
Unless there's like... Holidays are kind of rough because usually I have family stuff going on, and the family stuff on the holidays tends to take up a lot of my time. So, in that way, holidays aren't... I don't really recover very much on a holiday. That is going to kill me.
Assistance needed.
Yep.
Agent
Welcome into Luden. Get him, Taku. Thank you, Luden. Brave says, I missed the Oni stream. I watched the VOD. I feel like your base is already catching up with the previous one. Thank you, thank you. Yes, I do feel like we're... Oh, damn. Ah! Alright, well.
deceased.
I do feel like it's been progressing quite a bit. Quite a bit. And it does kind of help that I went overtime on Monday by like 2 hours? An hour and a half? How do I get out of here? There we go. I went overtime by like an hour and a half before.
Proximity coverage only.
On Monday, and then on Wednesday I went over by like an hour and a half as well, so... Well, actually, I guess...
Engaged.
Never mind. Wednesday was the only time I worked on my new base, though. Monday was just a dumpster fire, so... Monday... See, I kind of jinxed myself with the Monday stream. I jinxed myself by titling it Suffering from Success. And then I proceeded to fail. So, I gotta make sure not to do that again. Hold on. We'll revive this guy if we can. Can I? Yeah, that was it. Dang, another man down. I gotcha. Maybe. I don't know. Damn.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Yeah, I gotcha. Anyways. Welcome into Cat. Did you see the shoes in the event pass? I did not. Let's take a look.
Landmark.
Let's have a little look. Oh, is it the Dead by Daylight one? This is kind of new to me. Event pass. Instant reward. Free item. That covered by my face, but... Wow. The Oni shoes? Nice, nice. There's some pretty decent stuff in this pass. Not bad. Oh, ends in 1 week, though. I'm gonna have to grind out the the rest of the week, huh? And you don't like the pant strings? Oh, the purple ones? Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing with this outfit right now. I don't know. The drip is not dripping very hard. I guess we have the specialist jacket. Actually, this is not too bad. We don't really have matching short or pants for this, though. All the pants we have are just, like, not related. I have to pull it from, like, another set, basically. Oh, the feet shoes?
Contaminated.
You mean the
detected.
trapper's boots? Hold on. I have to wear shorts for this. What is happening with these knee pads? The huntress boots? Oh. Ah, yes. Excellent. Everything I've ever wanted. Shoes, it says. Right. There's like 2/3 of my shoes missing. Not good. And welcome into Patriot. How are you? Welcome in, good sir. The huntress shoes. Yikes. Big yikes. Well, it is what it is. Oh. Oh, that's just me taking contamination stuff. There we go. But Brave says, can you have black toes so it looks like your feet got blown up? I don't know. I mean, this is like as... I don't think you can customize these. But, yeah, it's pretty gross. I have said this on stream before, but I used to know this lady growing up, like a really, really long time ago, that she absolutely refused to wear shoes. She would walk around barefoot everywhere. So her feet had this, like, she would walk on, not just like grass, but she'd walk on like sidewalk, asphalt, whatever, just completely barefoot. And I remember her feet were crazy, dude. Like, the calluses on her feet might as well have been socks. And then she had these, like, because, you know, you step in stuff and it's not great for your feet, right? She had these, like, huge, like, cuts in her calluses as well. And, you know, you look at it and you might think that she needs stitches, but it's like, well, technically it's dead skin, so she's fine. But I'm like, I don't know. Anyways, Brave says, I heard this before. You call it dead skin, we call it natural sandals. Yikes. But Patriot says, I'm going to BRB, but be listening to you already, Patriot. Your support is much appreciated, good sir. Thank you, thank you. What's weird is that tonight I don't really have much to say. I don't know. I'm feeling kind of awkward tonight. Every so many nights I feel kind of awkward. Like I don't know what to do with myself. And especially since I didn't go to work today, I feel especially more awkward because I'm like, don't know how to socialize. It's like, you know when you like just wake up, you just get to work, and somebody talks to you. The moment you wake up. It's like that. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to say. I've been awake for... I'm gonna say most of the day, but I don't even know if that's accurate. I was catching up on a lot of sleep this morning, though. I'm not tired, but my brain is, like, not on. The Patriot says I'm doing okay, by the way. Taku, you? I'm okay. I'd say this week started off kind of rough. Thanks to you guys, the week has definitely drastically improved. So, ouch. So I think overall I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. The bad has evened out with the good. So, well, I don't want to say evened out. The good is better than the bad, actually. But the beginning of this week was front-loaded with bad, and now things are good. So. And thank you for the 3-stream streak, Patriot. Thank you. And you don't like how your sprout has a blue flower bud? Well, maybe it'll grow into an actual flower, you know? Maybe it's not done growing quite yet. I do want to check the details of that, though. Let's see that. Blossom Badge level 2. Earn this badge for watching a clip, VOD, or live stream 3 days a week. Badge upgrades weekly. Can I get one of those? Hold on. Edit chat identity in my own chat. Can I have one? I'm getting shot at. Hold on. Oh. Down, but getting up. Dang, I'm really gonna have to grind if I want the bare feet shoes. No. Too much grind. I was gonna say I've got a job, but I'm off, so I couldn't grind. I've been grinding a lot of Space Marine lately, weirdly enough. Of all the things to be grinding, I've been grinding Space Marine. So, I really want to grind Dawn of War, but I gotta wait till Sunday, which is kind of rough. I kind of wish I could just get it done sooner, I don't know. Brave laughs. And you should do your Manhunt and Journey. I gotta check that. Gives more battle pass. Okay. I'll take a look. And I guess it's more like daily login more than stream streak. Okay.
Additional hostile contacts.
Okay. I don't watch a whole lot of streams though, so that's probably why I don't have it. Like, I watch Appies. Appies is like the only one that I like consistently watch. Outside of that, like, I'll catch other people when they're on, but I don't really, like, I don't know other people's schedules very well. So, whether or not I watch is whether or not, like, I see the notification. It's one of those things that, like, I have to see the notification and just so happen to be free. But even then, it has to be on, like, a Tuesday, a Thursday, or a Saturday night. All the times that I'm not streaming. And then Sunday nights, I'm just busy IRL, so. But yesterday was a really fun surprise. I was wandering through the halls of Twitch. And wouldn't you know it? Lemonade Candy was doing the coloring in and finishing touches of the Taku Burger illustration. It was very, very nice, very beautiful, very wholesome stream. Super awesome. So I was watching that yesterday. I was watching that yesterday. And Appy stream. But Appy stream prior, and then the latter half of my night was the lemonade. Pretty nice. Very excellent work, I gotta say. Very, very excellent work. Man, I really want to buy more stuff with the textiles. Okay, we gotta check something. Hold on. Actually, wait. I'm forgetting how to play this game somehow. All of these things, let's get rid of these. None of these things are that great, so. I'd rather take the currency. But did she make the fingers messy with ketchup? No. I forgot to ask her about that. I forgot to ask about that. But she did make the burger look like really, like, pretty detailed. I was pretty surprised. She did a lot of shading too for the burger. It was very, very nice. It was very, very nice. So, yeah. I'm glad to know Lemonade. Glad to be in the presence of such an amazing artist.
Contaminated gear detected.
You know what I mean? So. But yeah, last night I was just so tired, man. Like, I barely remember, aside from that stream, I barely remember what happened last night. Like, after that stream, I was just like, I could have played games, but I was just so tired, man. I went to sleep early. I didn't even know what to do with myself. I was so tired. And then even this morning, I was tired. And then I took a huge nap and, well, probably messed up my sleep schedule. But I feel like I eat more burgers since I watched Taku. Let's go! Let's go! Dude. There's... I don't know, man. We were just talking about fast food yesterday. Me and Lemonade. And it's got me thinking. Lemonade said, like, Burger King is her top. It was like Burger King... I can't remember what the second place was. And then the third place is McDonald's. And... I don't know. For me... Oh, Lemonade said something hilarious. It was, was it... born to Carl's Jr., forced to McDonald's or something like that. Like, I like McDonald's, but if I'm given the choice of like Like, between Carl's Jr. and McDonald's, I'd rather go to Carl's Jr. Between Burger King and McDonald's, I'd probably go McDonald's, but that's more so because I'm more familiar with McDonald's.
System back online.
Hold on.
Hero almost at extraction.
Shoot, I don't know if I can... I don't know why I tried to extract. I can't really take down one of these guys by myself. That's very smart. Oh, I forgot to check my journey objectives, too. Okay, oh!
Serious trauma detected.
I was gonna say, let's hope I have enough time to put it on the rope, but I didn't. And I'm dead.
Agent deceased.
Crazy. Anyways, in terms of the things that I would like to eat, McDonald's is one of those things that I'm like really familiar with, and I like eating,
Safe area detected.
but I also don't go out of my way to eat McDonald's. You know what I mean?
Exiting
There's better fast food out there. It's more of like a reliability thing. Same thing with like Starbucks. Well, to be fair, I do kind of like Starbucks, but there's better coffee places than Starbucks, but Starbucks is just good and consistent. Therefore, I end up going to Starbucks. So, I guess it kind of depends. Depends on my mood, depends on the day. I don't know. But the good news is that I don't need to save nearly as much money as I thought I did. I thought I was about to be homeless in a few years, but it turns out that that is not the case. Wait, did I give you guys an update on that? I don't think I did. Anyways, guess I'll give you guys the update now.
disrupted.
So, hold on, let me lock it real quick.
Contaminated gear.
Oh, please. You gotta be kidding me. Okay, anyways.
15 seconds
Um,
until outbound.
Let me give you the update. So, the reason I was kind of sad earlier this week is because,
System reactivated.
I was under the impression
Area
that,
entered.
well, my dad was talking to me about, moving out in a few years, right? And in my mind, I took that as like, oh, he don't want me here. I gotta find a new place to live. But it turns out that wasn't the case. I misunderstood that conversation. Kat says you could always be homeless in a few years. Don't give up on your dreams. Okay, well, ideally I'm not, but you know, I mean, if it were my dream, I could be, you know, but I don't think I should be. Anyways, so I misinterpreted the conversation. It wasn't that my family wants me to move out. It's that
Contaminated gear. Retrieved.
my dad was trying to tell me that I should look into
Detected.
making, what was it? Saying something about like looking into making savings in
Agent
That's crazy.
malfunction.
look into making my savings in such a way that
Hostile volunteer drone detected.
my savings generate income rather than just sit, you know? So what he was saying was pretty much like things like buying property
Enemy patrol detected.
would generate income,
Portable
or
electronic
not generate
device
income, but
detected.
would increase in value over time because property increases in value over time, right? That's what he meant to say. I took that as I need to move out. But my dad was really saying to make good investments. And which is funny because I could save right now for like a decade and I still could not afford a home. So, I mean, well, I guess maybe 2 decades.
Contaminated gear detected.
You know, if I had like 2 decades of income, with zero expenses whatsoever, then I could probably afford a home at the current price, assuming that it doesn't rise. But aside from that, I'm not gonna be able to afford it. So, anyways, but yeah, with that cleared up, I'm not as sad about that. So, a little sad to think good times with my family won't last forever, but at least I don't have to have looming homelessness coming up. So, but he worded it in the worst way possible. I think, I don't know, maybe it's just my like selective hearing. I don't know. I think it's just selective hearing. He might have been saying other things, and he was like, oh, you know, maybe you'll want to move out in a few years. And I probably interpreted that as like, you want me to move out? That's probably what happened. But it's all good. It's all good. I was a little nervous there for a moment. Little feels bad, man. But now it's all good. So. But Brave says, money shouldn't sit still. Sounds like some RTS tip. A real-time strategy? No, it is a... I mean, it is a good point. You know? But I guess my thought is like, I should invest my money smarter rather than letting money sit, but there's not really anything I can, like, property specifically, I'm not affording property. That's just, it's not happening. In the next few years, I'm nowhere close to affording property, so that is not gonna happen. And that's crazy. It's a hunter right there. Yep, crazy.
Agent down.
Maybe I'll switch game mode. I think I need to switch game mode. Welcome into the Andriux. I'm on PC. I'm playing with the controller though. I am a controller guy. But welcome in. How are you, good sir? I'm kind of surprised they didn't implement the cross-platform yet. That's kind of surprising.
Area detected.
Where was I going? This way. I keep dropping my stuff, man. Actually, let me see what I can... What was it I was supposed to check? It was like the journey or something. Let me check the... You should do your manhunt and journey. So my manhunt... Damn it. Manhunt is there, and then journey is this one. Is the journey new every single, like, season? Welcome in, Stefan. How are you, good sir? Use your pair skills while under full armor. That should be easy. These are kind of easy, actually. Hold on. And hyena bounties. Okay. Let's, I guess we'll focus on the manhunt. Some civilians escaping hyenas in downtown have been captured. Save them. Downtown East. Guess that would be around here somewhere. Anyways. But it's good to see you as always, Stefan. Good to see you as always. We're kind of talking about finances right now. And investments. But yeah, property... Okay, so here's my thought, right? Here's my thought. Property increases in value, right? That's true. However, in order to get the most out of that property, you have to, like, be able to, like, buy it outright. Because, let's say, well, I can't really think of, like, a realistic interest rate, but, like, if you think, like, a property costs, like, $1 million, right? If you only have, I don't know, 50,000 and you try to get like $1 million property, for example, you know. But then you're gonna run into the problem of like, well, then you gotta take out a loan. The loan will come with its own. If you're trying to loan like, you know, $950,000, you're probably gonna have a pretty high interest rate, you know. I imagine over the lifetime of the loan, you might even end up paying like $1.5 million. You know? So, I guess in that way, it's like... I mean, not to say you should never take out a loan, but...
System malfunctioning.
But it's important to think about, like, how long it's going to take to pay the loan back after you take out the loan. And
System restored.
the best case scenario would be being close enough to have the loan just be like that little bit that allows you to buy rather than being the bulk of your purchase, you know. Where was I going with that? You understand. But Kat says, thoughts on stocks? No thoughts. Head empty. I actually don't know much about stocks. You know, and that's the thing. I don't, feel free to explain it to me, but as I understand, right? As I understand, for publicly traded companies, you can buy a share of like let's say Apple stock, right? Like one Apple stock, let's say it's $50. I have no clue what the actual stock is, but let's just say the stock is $50, right? And then if the company grows, that one stock you have, maybe it's worth 60 now, so then now your $50 stock is now worth 60, which is a net gain of $10. So if you were to sell it, you would pretty much gain $10 because you spent 50 to buy it. Now it's 60, you sell it for $10, right? I understand that, right? I get that. But I guess the real question after that becomes, what is a stock?
Detected. Nearby location. Guarded by hostiles.
Look, what is the stock meant to be? You know?
Reinforcements en route.
You know what I mean? But Stefan says, do you have an HOA in your neighborhood? For the sake of ambiguity, I probably shouldn't answer that question, but why do you ask, Mr. Stefan? I will say I do hear bad things about HOAs, though. Ah, shit. That's crazy. Oh, okay, never mind. It's all good. Nice. But I don't understand what a stock is supposed to be, man. Like, I understand how it gains in value when the company goes up in value, but, like...
Agent deceased.
Tonight's not my night. I'm dying to the dumbest thing. I think my build kind of sucks too, which doesn't help, but HOA is diabolical. That is true. That is true.
Hostile control point detected.
But Kat says, I think it's like a very minuscule piece of the company. Well, yes, but like what is the piece? I mean, I guess I think of it as like... No, that's not right. I was gonna say it's like a car, you know? Actually, no, it kind of is like a car. Okay, so picture this, right? Let's say that a car is, for the sake of example, $50,000, right? Let's say it's a classic car, or going to become a classic car, right? Wonderful car today. And in 20 years, that $50,000 car, it is now worth $100,000, right? Instead of $50,000, it's now worth $100,000. So if I bought a share on the car, right? Then let's say I bought the share at like $1,000 for one share of the car, right? When it was 50,000. So I would own like one. Wait. I would own one
Detected.
one
Location guarded by hostiles.
out of 5 shares. Or sorry, 1 out of 50 shares. Sorry, I gotta do like mental math. Right. I'm not explaining this well. The car is worth 50,000, right? I buy a share. Now, 1 share is $1,000 in this hypothetical. Therefore, I own 1/50th of the car, right? And I understand that, but I'm like, so
How do you like my driving?
does that mean that like let's say Alistor originally bought the car, right? And then I get a share for $1,000. Does that mean that in buying a share I pay Alistor $1,000 and then I would hypothetically own 1/50th of the car? And then when if he were to keep the car and it raises to be $100,000 in the future, and then I sell my share, wouldn't that mean that he would owe me like $2,000 basically? Is that how that works? Like a share is like you sell part of the overall value of the company? Actually, now that I'm saying it out loud, maybe that does kind of make sense. Dude, tonight is not my night. I'm getting absolutely lit up. But Patriot says Taku dubbed to your father might not be the best advice. A bit outdated for most of us, but he does care. I mean, he does. He does. I have no doubt about that. I have no doubts about that.
Location guarded
I was
by
just...
hostiles.
Well, I was worried about 2 things. One, the financial aspect of, like, living by myself. Because at the rate I'm currently getting paid, I will be lucky to generate any form of savings. Pretty much all my money would go towards bills. So, not super great, but that's one thing to worry about, having to potentially be homeless. And then the second thing is about, I was like, does he not want me here? Does my family not want me here? But that's not true, so it's all good. But I do recommend you invest in something. Yeah, I would like to. It would be nice to make some investments. You know, I kind of feel like of all the things to invest in, I feel like video game stocks would actually be like the one thing I actually would know best. Like, I have no clue what Apple's doing. You know what I mean? Like, I know Apple kind of just generally rises in value, but like, I got no clue what they're doing. So,
Immediate medical assistance needed.
me making an investment, like, yeah, it's a safe investment, but like, I don't really know what would happen. But I do keep a very, of all the topics that I do know about gaming, the gaming sphere is definitely like the most out of all those things. So I feel like if I were to invest in gaming stock, maybe that would be good. Man, PlayStation though, like I would have said, like as of like a week ago, I probably would have said that PlayStation would be the best stock to buy right now. Or sorry, as of a week ago, I would have told you that. But now it's like, I didn't check the stocks, but I imagine the stocks gotta be tanking. They've gotta be. Since PlayStation recently announced that they're just not gonna do physical media anymore, something like that. Like, all their games are gonna be like, you gotta get a code or whatever. I don't know, man. I feel like Xbox, in my opinion, has just completely failed. So they're just slashing studios left and right to try to generate a profit. Or they cut their expenses, rather, in the hope of having a net positive. Whereas PlayStation has realized they won, and now they're just making scummy decisions. So it's kind of rough, because it's like, I don't know. I mean, not to say that I was like, I kind of flip-flop between Xbox and PlayStation. I like them both for different reasons, but I think they're both scummy for different reasons. So, and I don't know, the console wars have been kind of all over the place. Like, the PS2 was 1,000 times better than the Xbox, well, the original Xbox. The Xbox 360 was better than the PS3. The PS4 was better than the Xbox One. Xbox One was so stupid. And then they just kind of snowballed, continued to lose. So Xbox One is so dumb. To this day, I feel like that's the worst marketing I've ever seen. Calling it an Xbox One is problematic enough because everybody already refers to the original Xbox One, which is just not great for marketing. And then trying to push, like, how... Calling it, like, an all-in-one system is, like... At first glance, that sounds good. But for, like, families, I guess. For people that actually want to play games, you want to know that, like, your ability to play games is there. And I feel like they didn't emphasize that enough. Xbox One kind of, like, implies master of everything, which everyone knows is not true. So, anyways. A Patriot says, that's not legal advice. It's what I'd do if I were you. And I personally say PC TBH. Yeah, PC... Well, I've been kind of neglecting the PC sphere. I think... I'm definitely a PC guy at this point. However, I do not think that PC is the best for all cases. I think that, like, if you... I mean, not everybody can afford a PC, you know? And if you're, like, kind of a casual gamer, then the PC doesn't really mean a whole lot to you. Like, if you're like me and you're just chronically online, just always playing video games, then the PC is a good thing to get. But overall, I think, like, you know, if you're just kind of casual, I want to play FIFA or COD or whatever. Welcome in Dappy. But yeah, if you want to just play FIFA or COD, then it's like, you might as well just get a PlayStation. You know? To me, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense to spend $2,000 if you're only going to play, like, 2 games. And then you're also going to have to configure it and set it up, the PC. So I think there's definitely use cases for consoles. At this point, I think PlayStation is scummy. I think Xbox is just stupid. So in terms of their business decisions, the hardware's fine. The business decisions I'm not a big fan of, but and then PC is nice, but it comes with the drawbacks of being pretty expensive. So kind of depends on what you like. But it can't be, says Patriot. And Cat has never touched a controller in their life. Cat. I understand. Honestly, the other thing that kind of sucks is stick drift. I'm actually getting stick drift on my Xbox controller right now. I prefer the snappiness of an Xbox controller. Personally. I know that's not everybody's cup of tea, but I like the Xbox controllers. I think they're really good. I feel like the PlayStation controllers have like a better user feel for playing like RPGs and such. the controller feels good to use, but the quality of the build is garbage. Like the DualShock controllers for the PS5s are made out of paper. Maybe that's a little bit of an understatement, but they're made of like tissue, basically. They will break at the slightest inconvenience. I haven't even had my PlayStation for that long, and I feel like I've already gone through, like, I'm on like my third controller, I think. That's how quickly they break. Whereas the Xbox One, like, I mean, I've had this for a while, but my other Xbox controller prior to my current one, like, I've had that going for like 4 years and no stick drift. So, I don't know. Patriot says, "Hear me out. I'm no shill, but I'd go for Nintendo." See, and that's the thing. Nintendo didn't even come to my mind because I don't even consider it like when I think of the console wars, Nintendo is not even on the list. I don't know. Like, I mean, don't get me wrong. I have my strong feelings about Nintendo too. I think Nintendo puts out Nintendo, in my opinion, any of their like first party stuff, it's, as far as I can think, it's always a top of the line product. It's always like S tier quality. I know that it's not going to be like broken when it launches. The game's going to be good, right? Like, when it comes to Nintendo, when it comes to Nintendo's quality, aside from the Joy-Con stick drift stuff, when it comes to Nintendo's quality, I have no doubt in my mind that I'm going to get a quality product. However, I'm not a fan of the business practices of Nintendo. Their console exclusivity stuff, like, I get it. Like, why it's console exclusive. They want to sell their units, you know, but not a big fan of that. The thing I don't like the most, that I really can't find justification for, is emulation. Because their crackdown on emulation and their crackdown on emulation is not really something that I'm a fan of or really support. I think emulation, do I mess with it? I prefer not to. Like, I have sometimes, you know. When it comes to, like, PSP emulators or whatever, like, sure, but generally speaking, I don't really like to mess with emulation, just from, like, a hassle standpoint. I think it's too much of a hassle. But I still think that emulation is something that needs to and deserves to exist. And the idea that a company's gonna kind of go out of their way to stomp it out is kind of scummy. So, not a big fan of Nintendo as a company. I think their product is definitely amazing, but the company itself, I'm not a big fan. So, I think overall, in terms of being a... Tonight is not my night. I keep dying. Hold on. Got a bot there. In terms of, like, gaming companies, I think Steam is the one that I don't have a problem with. But even though I can highly recommend Steam, I still don't think that a PC is like a universal, like, better for everyone. I don't think that's true. I think that for more casual people, a console definitely fits their, like, lifestyle better. When it comes to, like, your ability to do stuff, the PC is definitely gonna, like, come out on top. But it's not without its, like, drawbacks, you know. Well, the drawbacks being pretty much entirely down to cost. PC is very much, like, not great for the cost. It's kind of like saying, like, to me, it's like recommending a Lamborghini to drive to Safeway. You know what I mean? It's like, you don't need a Lamborghini to drive to safely.
Hostiles detected.
Like, a small, like, SUV is more than enough to drive to safely. But if you're gonna be, like, you know, traveling a lot, or you're like a car guy, or this, that, or the other, then, like, a Lamborghini is generally better than driving around like an SUV, but that isn't to say that the Lamborghini is for everybody, you know? That's kind of how I feel about it. So when somebody says they're on console, they like console, that's fine by me. That doesn't bother me at all. But for my use cases, PC, it makes more sense for my lifestyle. But Taco, I believe you were the first one I followed on Twitch, or the second. Thank you, Patriot. One of them. And it's always that way. No product is perfect. The plumber has his perks, at least it's solid. Yeah, yeah. I mean, you're right, but... yeah. Perks and everything. Excuse me. Whew. But Abby says console war more like peasant war, am I right? This guy. Yeah, like... when it comes to, like, I came from console, so when it comes to, like, declaring someone a console peasant, I mean, I do so jokingly, but, if at all, but ultimately, I think it's fine. I don't know. It's not like everyone is ready to drop well over $1,000 for a PC, you know, so, I guess in that way, it's like, that's fine. Patriot says, I get that part, Taku. I believe attacking emulators of old products is annoying. Absolutely. Absolutely. But I don't know. I mean, the longer I think about it, actually, PlayStation and Xbox, well, okay, I can't really speak for Xbox. I should probably talk about what I know, but I know, like, when it comes to PS3 emulation, that, like, I think PS2 emulation is, like, doable, but PS3 emulation is kind of hard, because it's something like the discs has, like, some kind of key that validates whether or not it's authentic or something like that, and you have to, like, if you want to emulate, you have to find a way to rip the key somehow. Legally, to be clear, if you want to emulate legally, you're gonna have to find a way to, like, rip the key, as I understand. For, like, each game, which is that's kind of difficult. So when it comes to PS2, I think as long as you have, like, the game file, it's pretty much like you're good. Which kind of reminds me that I didn't look into that very much. Kind of stopped short of what I could have done, but. Damn.
Agent deceased.
Patriot says, look, Taku, I look at it like this. The world has its cyberpunk realities. Corporals do have some power, like it or not. It's who's the least evil, in my opinion. Yeah, I guess. Who's the least evil? I don't know.
A little music to pass time.
Hostile control point.
I try not to be too corpo brain. You know? So. Generally speaking, I'm very not corporal brain. But, I mean, I have my moments, I guess. But, welcome into Faro. And no, this is PC. Actually, I probably should have announced that in the title, sorry. But, this is, PC. I'm getting wrecked. I have done nothing but to get wrecked tonight. So, but, currently solo grinding, but open to people joining. I'm just hanging out right now. We're talking about, what are we talking about? Corpo Brain, Nintendo, Xbox, PlayStation. Anyway, if you're looking for a clan, though, there's my clan. Taku Tetra Twitch. I know, right? I'm eating, but after that, sure. Excellent, excellent. already. Me and my not super great build are just grinding right now, so... What I need is XP to unlock all the free stuff from the event pass. So... I think my build DPS is kind of like medium. It's not that great, but it's not that bad. My health kind of sucks, though. This health is rough. And that's kind of the thing. I don't really want to look up, like... I'm not a big fan of looking up builds, because I want to homebrew my own builds, but damn, my homebrew builds suck. My homebrew builds are just garbage. But I would prefer to homebrew over actually looking up a build. But not doing event grinding. Event? Oh, event's not open yet? Oh no! Unreal. Actually unreal. What else is happening in the gaming sphere? I guess Nintendo might be a safe... Oh, we were talking about stocks before the whole Nintendo, PlayStation, Xbox thing. I guess stocks. In terms of stocks, I feel like Xbox is just on the downturn. Maybe in the future, good investment, but right now, yikes. PlayStation, I imagine the stocks are going down. I have no proof of that, but I imagine it's not going well. Nintendo, probably fine. Probably a safe bet. Steam, I don't... Wait, Steam is privately traded, right? So I don't think you could even invest in Steam. But if you could, I imagine it would be a safe bet. Anywho. The modifier's off? Hold on. Let me check. No. I'm getting stuff. The Dead by Daylight event? I just got a hat. Today. Just got a hat. But yeah, I don't know what the modifier is, but it's going okay right now. Do you get points faster if you do Dead by Daylight modifier? Is that what I'm hearing? And unfortunately, this game doesn't recommend hanking survivability. It's just knowing how to position and when to shoot and not to shoot. Dang it. Okay. I'm also kind of running and gunning. I'm not really thinking strategically about my placement. So, that's probably not very helpful for me to be standing out in the open either. But yeah, no physical copies. Patriot, that is just gonna... I imagine it's gonna tank stock. If I had to guess from my armchair, I imagine it's tanking stock. The Appy says, why would you invest in the specific gaming stock? Stock-wise, I think both Sony and Microsoft stock are fine. I guess. Well, my thought is that we were talking about stocks and investments, and I was saying the only thing I'm actually aware of the companies are doing all relates to, like, the gaming sphere. So the only stocks I would, like, actually kind of understand what's happening in the company, it would have to be, like, a gaming company. That's kind of where I was going with that originally. Other companies, I got no clue what's happening, so. Being turned on, get start to exchange stuff. Event tab, Dead by Daylight. Hold on. Toggle primer? Turn on modifier and event timeline. I'm not sure how you turn it on. Isn't it automatically on? Oh, Rage Harvest. Oh. Oh shoot, what's the modifier though? Hostile factions are stealing your health to build overheal, but harvesting it fuels rage, turning enemy health regeneration and damage bonuses into your ultimate source of power. Okay. Wait. There we go. Okay. I gotta turn my light on. It's getting kind of dark in here. Oh. Whoops. Alright. Just a second. I gotta turn my light on. Alright. I'm back. Man. It sucks though. I was supposed to get a new headset, but it is not going to be arriving anytime soon. I ordered it like 2 weeks ago. It's not scheduled to arrive until like maybe next month. And my headset is dying. My headset needs to be constantly plugged in. Like, the battery is shot. It doesn't even work anymore. So, sometimes even when it's plugged in, it'll just randomly turn off. So, it's not good. I really need to get a new headset ASAP. I tried hooking up an old one, but it just doesn't work. Hold on. What is... Oh. Nice. Okay. I'm gonna skim this message, but Sony sees physical production. Investors rewarded the shift to a fully digital ecosystem, expecting to eliminate manufacturing and protect hardware margins as the industry grapples with surging memory cost. So, does the AI thing... I thought the AI thing was all RAM. Is it discs too? Okay, I guess in that case, I thought it was... Well, I was going to say I thought it was more PlayStation's fault. I guess it is kind of still PlayStation's fault. But... it is their fault, but in response to a AI thing. So I guess I can understand. But Appy says no physical copy won't tank stock, TBH. It's not about if that's a moral decision. You need to think of in terms of profit. Also, don't invest into individual stock unless you know what you're doing. Get an index fund. Do recurring investment each month. Well, yeah. I don't know. Well, in terms of profit, I mean, I guess to speak for myself, I'm kind of just done doing business with PlayStation. Going forward, like, I was kind of on the fence about, like, my PlayStation support, but currently with the killing of discs, I'm like, don't. My on the fence has changed into, like, anti, I guess. So in that way, I would imagine if anybody's like-minded like me, I imagine that the money would go down. But that's just my thought. So, but I also don't invest in stock, and I also admittedly don't care much to touch it. Patriot says Sony shares have trended down in the past few months, falling roughly 20 to 25%, hitting 52-week lows. Stock rebounded about 2% to 7. Really? Not bad. Recent jump driven by landmark strategic announcement. Oh, I read that one.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Damn. Hold on. This modifier's messing me up. Oh my. Damn, dude. Red stars can be exchanged for stuff in Event Vendor. And Bro says, never using console after I got my PC for my 17th birthday. It's been 13 years. Yeah, like I was very much console for a long time. But I had only got a PC like 2 years ago. But the reason I was console for so long is because I'm not a big fan of messing with settings. Like graphical settings, so I really did not want to... I did not want to touch that. And then the other thing was that I didn't want to pay for a PC. And I like sitting on the couch. So, but now that I have a PC, I'm like, I'm not planning to go back, but... I don't hate console. I'm not a big fan of the companies, is probably the better way to put it. I'm not a fan of the companies, the consoles are fine. The hardware's fine. Nice. But I've been both a PlayStation and an Xbox guy. I'm currently playing it on an Xbox controller right this second. I would like to try out that Steam controller. I think the next controller I want to get, definitely Steam controller. But I hear that orders for that are going to go into next year, so... And my controller is stick drifting already. I should probably put in the order. Just to get that ball rolling. But yeah, Sony, not looking great. Not looking great. I am kind of surprised. I am kind of surprised by the little rebound though, because I would have thought that changing to physical media would have been like a downturn rather than an upturn. But what do I know? What would I know? But can I join in? Yes. I don't know how to... I don't know how to get you in here. Yeah, I don't know how to get you in here. Would you happen to know how, mayhaps? Because I do not. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, that's all it takes? Hold on. Is that really all it takes? Did that work? Oh, there we go. Excellent, excellent. Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome to the suffering. I'm already out of ammo. No. What else? I can't really think of any other investments. Nice outfit, by the way. Nice. You have passed the drip check. Kind of reminds me of Hunt Showdown. Oh. Oh. Emoting, but also getting shot. Oops. Oh, I gotta reload. Trying to think of what else. Ooh, ow. Trying to think of what else is a good financial investment. You know, I heard about Dogecoin a while ago. I thought it was just like a meme thing. But Dogecoin might have been a good investment a while ago. Oh, I don't want to become a crypto bro though, so that's out the window. But it's fine. Anyways, I don't know what I'm doing, bro, so... If you want to do Dark Zone stuff, we can do Dark Zone stuff. If you want to just hang out and take care of control points, that's good too. I'm just here to chat tonight, so. Today's stream is a chat stream. Also, I didn't really make well, so kind of by default, the plans for Saturdays tend to be KCD2, but I'm asking myself if I want to do something else tomorrow. But I'm also curious what you guys think. Shall we have a weekend break from KCD2 to do other things? Or shall we just KCD2? I would like to get back to Dawn of War as soon as possible. I really was, like, enjoying the campaign. That campaign was actually pretty good. Brave was saying that it makes me sound like, what was it? Brave said it sounded like I wasn't enjoying myself or something. I very much was. I really want to get back to it. Who knows? Who knows what's in store tomorrow? That or I can just do a little bit of KCD. I don't know. I also really want to work on my Oxygen Not Included base. In terms of, like, time, I feel like 3 hours, like, on Monday and Wednesday does not feel like enough. And then there's other things, too. Like, I got Mountain Blade Bannerlord recently. I got Age of Empires 2. Bro says, don't mind doing anything because I got nothing to do today. Alrighty! To the Dark Zone we go. Excellent. I finally have a buddy for the Dark Zone. Because I've been getting absolutely blasted in the Dark Zone. So, having a little bit of backup would be nice. Just a little. But Fro says tried to voice. Ah, yes. Sorry, I have that turned off. I have voice turned off. We've had an incident in the past where someone said something crazy on stream. So my voice chat is like 95% of the time my voice chat's turned off for like every online game I play. So
Reception limited.
yeah.
Proximity coverage only.
Sorry about that.
Access complete.
But yeah, we've had one major incident I can think of, and then we might have had one more actually. But generally speaking, I
Detecting contaminated gear.
don't have voice on. Actually, which reminds me, there was gonna be a. I've been invited to a collab,
Landmark engaged.
and I don't know if that's happening tomorrow or Sunday. But the collab, I don't know. I haven't really given my official response yet. I really need to actually get back on that. But I don't know if I'll collab. Not really sure. It's gonna be Mecha Chameleon if I do participate. Patriot says I'm excited. I don't know if I'm gonna. I might sit this one out. Might sit this one out.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
I guess my thought. Okay, so my thought. The reason I might sit it out is because I'm really bad about like chatting. Or sorry, I'm bad about voice chatting. And it gets worse in larger numbers. So if there's like 5 people talking at once, I got no clue when to talk. I don't know if that's like... It's gotta be like a me thing, but I really have no clue when to interject or say anything. So when it comes to group stuff, I can't do it. So my worry is that there's gonna be probably like at least 5 people for that collab, and I'm like, I don't think it really fits. Or I'm unsure of whether it fits my abilities, I suppose. But Patriot said, no, I was just Lumen on Discord. A streamer I watch who does reacts. She might do some YouTube stuff. Reacts to stuff I posted. Oh. You're talking about the reaction videos. I see. thought you were talking about the collab stuff.
Detecting contaminated gear.
But yeah, I think I might sit it out. Sit it out. It'd be easier if I sat it out. But I didn't give my official response yet. Admittedly, I kind of forgot to reply. I saw the message at work. I opened it. I read it. I meant to reply after work, and then because the notification symbol was gone, I kind of forgot about it. I gotta reply. I gotta
Landmark
reply
cleared.
later. Guess we'll go here. And understandable. Thank you, Froze. Yeah, I don't let the streamer facade fool you. I'm actually very awkward. I'm very, very awkward. I don't know how to talk. So, I don't know. Sometimes it's fine, but a lot of the time, I'm not the best conversationalist. I feel like I'm a great, like, monologuer. Yapper. We can send gear out if you'd like. I don't have the collar thing, though. I don't have the stabilization agent. So. But all the stuff I have is garbage, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. All this is garbage. I'm just gonna delete it. I'll just take the currency instead. But let's look forward. Yes. I think it drops when you eliminate enemies, so...
Detecting contaminated gear.
I think... Oh shoot, that place disappeared. If we go to the next landmark, I think we can probably find one. I haven't been having too hard of a time finding it, so... but you're super confident, great speaker. Thank you, Patriot. Like, I can monologue just fine, you know? Monologuing? Fine. But... talking in social situations, one-on-one, I'm like... I think I'm kind of okay. Not super great, but like kind of okay. Oh, thought you got good stuff? No. The stuff I have was garbage. I'll probably get all giddy and excited the moment that I get something good, but right now, I've been pulling garbage, man. It's just the garbage after garbage after garbage. The only reason I'm doing Dark Zone is to level up the Dark Zone level while the PvE is still active. I'm not gonna survive PvP.
System curtailed.
But yeah. I don't know, man. One-on-one is fine.
Medical assistance needed.
Bad to fine in terms of my ability to speak. Group situations, I can't speak. So, even if it's like a group of people that I'm really well familiar with, I still don't know when to speak.
System
I do not understand when is a good time to start talking. So,
an agent needing assistance.
in that way, I'm like, I don't know. I mean, generally speaking, though, I do want to do more collabs and more social stuff. I think if I do join, I'd probably just join as myself, but not on stream. So, and that's kind of the other thing. I like talking to you guys, and it's kind of hard to do a collab and talk to you guys at the same time, because it's hard to engage in two different conversations at once. And then if I don't mute my mic, then I have to find a time to like respond to a chat message during a voice call. But it kind of depends though. Like Alistor is a great example of like collabing with Alistor is good.
Gear detected.
But that's in large part because when we do collab, it's like a overlap, you know, of the same community. You know what I mean? Oh, the mod is off. Yeah. I don't think I can turn the mod on. Yeah. You can't turn it on in here. The season mod, yeah. That is not on at the moment. Kinda sad. But I did try to check it though. It didn't work.
Detecting contaminated gear.
Oh, it's a rat. How the hell am I gonna get over there? Oh. But no, I can't turn it on. I've tried. In the dark zone, it won't let me. Like, the activate button is grayed out. Even if I switch to the keyboard and mouse, I can't click it. That thing is off. Ooh, shoot. Walking into an area. Oh, no. Man, I really like this outfit. In your inventory? My dude? What about the inventory? I don't understand. Beside your signature weapon. Oh. I've never opened this. Discover the new seasonal mechanics by checking out the global modifier description. Compared to active and passive modifiers, the global modifier cannot be changed. Tailor the experience to fit your playstyle using active and passive mods. The active mods require agents to trigger the effect. Passive mods always in effect. Access your library of mods you have obtained during the season and modify your tactics on the fly. The hostiles are also adapting. See what they're capable of by checking out hostile modifiers. Intel. Group leader can activate and deactivate seasonal modifiers by pressing X. What? Oh.
Extraction called.
Oh. That is quite interesting. I did not know that was there. Alright, well, it's active now. It is certainly active now. Huh. So are these like only seasonal then?
Extraction helo. Almost within range.
All these little modifier things, they're all seasonal? You do your journey to get them. And yep, okay. Thank you, Froze. Thank you, thank you.
Helo is on site.
Because I thought the benefits of the gas canister thing was... I thought that was automatic. I didn't realize you had to turn it on. I've been wasting so much time. Which also reminds me that I don't have the special bullet thing. Anytime I see an option too often, or anything too often really, I get kind of blind to what it is. So, if I don't press a button, I kind of forget it's there. Got him.
Incoming hostiles detected.
But it's okay. Thank you, Froze. Thank you, thank you. Thank you. Well, we've been playing a lot of The Division on Fridays lately. Lately, The Division 2 has been like the Friday thing to do. But... I don't know. I enjoyed The Division 2, and I never really know what to do myself on Friday. Fridays used to be community streams a long time ago. Which I guess, in a way, this kind of still is a community stream, but... We used to do, like, a variety of stuff on Friday. Now it's just Division. Oh, which reminds me, I didn't finish my line of thought. I still gotta think about what to do for Saturday. I don't know. I think it's gonna be a lot of suffering, I think, tomorrow with the quests. Because I think the quest was to, like, break into some soldier-guarded food facility. And that's gonna take a lot of prep. I'm recollecting doing the prep.
Heels headed back.
Wouldn't be easier to play Dawn of War.
Landmark cleared.
Would be even more time efficient to display oxygen not included. I don't know. And then it's starting to occur to me that I'm also going to have to... I'm probably going to be busy. Since tomorrow is 4th of July, me and my family are probably going to be pretty busy. Pretty busy tomorrow. Or, sorry, tomorrow night. Tomorrow morning is the normal stream, so... It shouldn't affect normal stream times, but if anybody wanted to do socialization stuff tomorrow night, that I can't do it. Or the night after. I don't think. I think there's still going to be a big family dinner on Sunday. I don't know if it's going to happen because we're hanging out tomorrow, but it might happen.
Electronic device detected.
Who's to say? Ooh. Nice.
Gotta tell you, seeing something I don't like. We're here to protect these people, right? Make sure they've got a place to stay since they don't have a place in the
A
city.
look at your journey from time to time already.
I know this place feels like
Actually.
a prison and we're in the guard. Seeing people getting beaten for asking perfectly sensible questions.
I can just track it.
How
There
far
we
is
go.
this gonna go? How far can I go along with it?
Man. Oh, that's the other thing. Going back to our PlayStation and Xbox conversation. Ooh. I'm already in the danger zone. That's the other thing, going back to our PlayStation and Xbox conversation. I need my ultra wide. It's so weird to play games in normal aspect ratio. I need to play it in ultra wide. I need it. I need it. Oh, actually. Oh, I don't know if I want to do that tomorrow. Never mind. What I was gonna say is that I'm probably gonna buy RimWorld tonight. I've been like taking a little look at it. I think I might as well try it. I was gonna say we could do that tomorrow, but I'm like, I don't know if I want to learn something new tomorrow. Just kind of want to relax tomorrow, you know. How much do I want to learn? Because that's gonna be an ordeal. To learn how to play RimWorld.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
I might just buy it and forget about it for a little while. Get to it later. Because I know Appy knows... Well, Appy hasn't played RimWorld. Appy knows how it works, generally. I don't think anybody else knows how it works. So if I had a question about it, we'd have to hope that someone joins us that day. And that would be able to answer the question on the fly. Damn. Nice. Oh man. Got him.
Detecting additional hostile contacts. Enemy patrol detected.
Let's see. Which also reminds me, I haven't checked in with Manus. Actually, no, I did. I did yesterday. I feel like I'm going crazy. You know, the other day I was thinking to myself, like, I haven't talked to Mandy for a while. And then I opened up my Discord messages. Messaged like 3 days ago. Feel like a crazy person. I feel like it's been like 2 weeks, but it's actually just been a few days. Kind of wild. But I did want to see if Mandy wanted to get into this game.
Landmark cleared.
I think Mandy would like it. I think. Okay. Let's get rid of these. Nice. Alrighty. And then I guess we haven't played Dark Tide for a while, too. I'm just all over the place lately. I don't know, man. There's just not enough time in the day. To get through all the things I want to do. Without the burnout. What? The lag is real. The lag is real! Okay. Oh, been grinding in Division, started playing 2 months. Oh. What? You only started 2 months ago? You're level 1330? And you started 2 months ago? Yeah! Nice, nice. I've been playing this for about 3 months, I think. But it's been kind of off and on for me. The hard part is that I don't really have... I've been playing nothing but this. I around like level 250, I kind of ran out of stuff to like work on. Or, well, sorry, that's not true. I have stuff to work on, but like the ultimate goal of which I'm just kind of like, I'm not sure what to do. And welcome into Kitsune. Countdown or raid? Like, you talking about right now, or just generally speaking? I play a lot of Countdown. I haven't tried a single raid yet, though. I have not done that. How are you, Kitsune? How was your... Oh, generally, okay. Yeah, I love Countdown, but... Raid, I haven't tried. I would like to, eventually, though. I would like to. It's just, I'm not really sure what to do with myself sometimes. Or maybe I'm thinking of Escalation 2. I haven't tried Escalation yet. The main thing I do is just kind of like generally grind and try to... I'm trying to complete my library, but it's not going very fast. So lately I've just been like, if I'm in the mood to just like play a little shooty game, I'll turn this on. But I've got like a lot of games on the plate right now, online and offline. We're playing Oxygen Not Included on Monday, Wednesday. Fridays are generally the Division 2. Saturdays tend to be Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Sundays tend to be well, it used to be Red Dead Redemption. Right now it's Dawn of War. I don't know how long that's gonna last, but I'm enjoying it right now, so I'd like it to last a while. But well, I'll kind of go based on interest for that one, I think. I'm not like married to the idea. And then offline I'm playing Total War Warhammer 1 a lot. So, but I see got so many games, but not playing anything else than this for now. Nice. Nice, nice. I've got a lot of games. A lot of games I'm working on. But I don't know. This would have been a great COVID era game though. Or sorry. The game is still good regardless, but man, if this was during COVID, man, I would have been all over this. On top of that, I didn't have a job during COVID, which helps. Or during the peak era of COVID. I guess I had a job towards the latter half, never mind. But the beginning half, man, that was... What a dream, man. COVID. I kind of feel like I lost a few years of, you know, general life experience because of COVID, but outside of that, I mean... Man. The thing I get a little nostalgic for, I was living in a new apartment, so it had that, like, new apartment smell. It had the new carpet smell. I lived down the street from, like, a Japanese restaurant, so I'd get, like, chicken katsu all the time. There was this coffee place I like to go to in the morning. I'd get, like, a muffin and a latte. And then I would play Persona 4 Golden and then Persona 5 Royal after that. That was such a good time, man. Such a good time. New carpet smell, coffee, muffin. Play games until dinner time. Walk down the street, grab myself some dinner. Keep playing games, fall asleep, repeat the exact same thing over and over again. Man, what a dream, man. What a dream. Kind of what I hope retirement looks like for me. I'm nowhere close to retiring, but maybe one day a man can dream. But I think my ideal retirement would look like that. Man, this stuff sucks. Oh, actually. That's not too bad. Could be better, but that's not too bad.
Now detecting contaminated gear.
But Froze says, yeah, I miss having downtime during COVID. And that was the other thing. The downtime, so nice. Everybody gives you your personal space. That was so nice.
Gear detected.
Dude, back in the day, I used to work in, like, customer service. I'll be kind of ambiguous about it, but I used to work in customer service. And, dude, I don't know what it is, but, like, a lot of, like, the elderly would get, like, way too close to my face. They would just, like, you know, that invisible personal space bubble? They always take, like, 1 or 2 steps, like, into it.
Incoming cargo plane.
And they just, like,
Drop.
they just, like, breathe in your face. I'm glad I don't have to deal with that anymore. Or at least during that time, and now I have a different job, so it's all good. But Froze says, I was doing food delivery during COVID. Now I'm a teacher. Nice. What do you teach, Froze? What do you like to teach? What are you teaching, my good man? Cat says, you like your personal space, so do they. Do they, though? Because they're the ones approaching me, though. I don't know. But English, science, and tools, nice.
Enemy patrol detected.
A, multi-subject teacher? Interesting. Interesting.
Dark zone drop.
English, science, and tools. All the things I was bad at. Dude, chemistry in school, that messed me up. I spent so many lunches and after-school periods trying to catch up in science in chemistry, because I had no clue what was going on. No idea. I think we were doing that, like, thing where you balance the equation on, like, both sides or something. Like, I could not figure that out. I had to spend so much, like... I almost called it overtime. I mean, I guess it is in its own way. But... You drops? What? Am I... Oh, did I miss a drop?
Now detecting contaminated gear.
Rose is your final boss. Run! Run away! Maybe. If we were in PvP. Oh, need to go to drops. I'm okay for now. We could take care of this objective and then head to drops, I think. I think that would be best. Since we're, like, right here. Oh, Cat says, no, they like your personal space too. Okay. I see, Cat. I see. Yes, they like my personal space a little too much. I see the joke now, sorry. Some things fly straight over my head. In general, but it's a lot worse on stream, too. It's a lot worse on stream. Nice. Nice one. What else is nice about COVID? The roads were mostly empty as well. That was nice. Everything was mostly quiet. Everybody was real hygienic, you know? Speaking of hygiene, dude, back in college, I was one of the only guys that would actually wash his hands. It's actually crazy. I'm pretty sure I've seen people, like, take a dump and just walk out the door. Actually diabolical. I think we got everything. Alrighty. Going to extract. Walking towards the extraction. I'm gonna have to donate those canister things too, eventually. Maybe after the pickup I'll head back to base and exchange the currency. No, not extract, I think it's... Oh! Oh! My bad. I thought that was extract. My bad. Interesting. Interesting how you said drops, but in my mind, I registered it as pickup. Whoops. Well, the good news is that it seems like we're the only guys here, so we got that going for us. Damn.
Serious trauma detected.
Nice. Is my audio kind of low? Actually, I probably shouldn't check that right now. In the middle of a fight, adjusting my audio level. I think I might have turned it down. I was like watching a YouTube video or something. Also, we might see error tonight. I'm not quite sure what's happening there, but I think we might see error tonight as well. Sorry. Just a reminder, I've had this cough for 2 months. It's driving me insane. I'm actually losing my mind.
Hostile incinerator turret detected.
Sorry. I gotta drink some water after this. Get him, get him. Alright, dude. Oh! That's rough. That's super rough. That killed me.
Agent vital signs 0.
Well, the good news is that now I have an opportunity to drink my water.
An agent needs assistance. Safe area entered.
Oh, I could have gone there, actually. Oops. Alright. Let's get back over there. Huh.
Exiting safe room. DZ drop incoming.
Yeah, I really do feel like my headset's kind of low. Audio's low. Oops. Oh no. It's the volume it normally is at. Strange. Very strange indeed. Man, that stick drift is driving me nuts. It's like a very light stick drift up. So if you see the camera panning up like this randomly, it's because of my drift. Annoying. I don't even know like how to replicate it. It just randomly happens. This is gonna take a while. I'm on my way back. I'm getting distracted by key chests. That was messy. Ah, but alas, don't worry. I softened them up for you. Never fear.
Threat enemy patrol detected.
You're welcome. No. I feel kind of bad. I just died and froze. Had to take care of it. Take care of the rest. Thanks. You're welcome. You are absolutely welcome. Couldn't have done it without me, huh? You get me. You get me. Okay. Let me just grab the rest of the gear, and I think I'll be good to extract. I do have a decent amount of stuff now. It's not really good stuff, though. The currency's good, I guess. The rest of it's kind of whatever, but... yeah, currency's good. The rest of it's kind of boring. I don't like this outfit. Okay. I guess we'll go here? I think I have enough to extract. Got 30 currency? Nice. Oh shoot, wait. Sorry, I missed one. Hold on. Up. Or maybe it's... oh, you know, I wonder if that's the agent. Or not? Okay, I don't know where it is. I see it on my map, but... like it doesn't exist. Okay, never mind. Let's get out of here. Same here. Yeah, I don't know what happened. Very strange. Very strange. You wouldn't happen to be into Warhammer 40k, would you, Froze? I just remembered I did not finish leveling up. You do? Let's go! I didn't finish leveling up my Skitari yet. Deep Rock Galactic? Brother, what? I actually have that too. I haven't played that for a long time. I'm kind of indifferent on it. Deep Rock. And Warhammer I don't buy, saving money. I get that. I get that. My uncle found something pretty cool for me today. Oh, love the gameplay though? Dude. Dark Tide's on sale on PC, $10. Highest recommendation. Highest recommendation. If you like Left 4 Dead, you'll like Dark Tide. It's so good. But my uncle found a... It's called like Warhammer Heroes or something. Kind of expensive for you in your country. Ah. Non-US, eh? Interesting. Interesting. I feel like through Twitch I've met so many people from like random countries. Okay, I'm calling it. There's that stick drift again. I want to see how high it's going to go. Oh yeah, I just keep going. If I don't adjust it, it'll just keep going. But yeah, if all games were expensive, I feel like this game would be a really good bang for your buck. Division 2. Endless stuff to fight. There's so much. No, he healed, no! Oh, that's gonna kill me. This guy's like right up on me. I'm gonna attach the loot. Oh, got him. Let's go.
Contaminated gear.
I'll put that on there as well. Nice. Oh, that's a decoy. Fell for the oldest trick in the book, I did. Looks clear. Yeah, my uncle found this. It's called like Warhammer Heroes or something. He found a Space Marine of the Dark Angels chapter. So, I don't even know if I have the paints for that. I certainly don't have the decals for that, so I don't know how that's gonna work, but I am looking forward to it. Currently, I'm trying to paint a Blood Raven, which I also don't have the stickers for, so... Once all this Prime Day chaos dwindles down, I think I'm gonna have to order some stickers. Or decals, or whatever you call it. For the shoulder pads. Those things are... I am not hand painting that. Those things are really hard. It's hard enough as a sticker, you know? Anyways.
Heroes returning to base.
Alright. I'm gonna head back to the White House base so I can get my donations in. But I need to go to a fast travel spot. There we go. Oh, sick dance moves. But yeah. Man. I can't wait for Dawn of War 4, man. They recently finally put out a gameplay trailer. Or like, a trailer with like actual full-length gameplay, not just like snippets. Usually it's snippets, but in this case it was actually full-length. So, it was pretty exciting. That is a day one purchase for me. I am still pretty disappointed it's only 4 factions, but I understand that Dawn of War is like 9 as a result of having gotten multiple DLCs over the years, but it would be nice to have at least 5 or 6 factions. I feel like fighting 4 is going to get kind of old kind of quick. That's just my opinion, though. That's just a theory. A game theory. But Kat says you might want to check out Dustfront in the meantime. It's not out yet, but there's a free demo. Oh, actually, Dustfront, it was on my wish list, and then I took it off. I can't remember. I think the dev said something I didn't like. I think I know what you... Hold on. Or is it? I'm gonna check. Dustfront. Dustfront RTS. Was it this one? This one looks cool, though. I'll put it back on my wish list, but let me check real quick. Dustfront developer controversy? Oh, here it is. AI overview. Oh, one of the channel rules is no politics. But I'm gonna break my own rule for a second. So, the AI overview on Google says, the controversy surrounding the developer of the upcoming RTS game Dustfront stems from allegations, so allegedly, of controversial political and social stances. Players have circulated alleged screenshots and rumors on platforms like Reddit and Steam, claiming the solo developer supports, allegedly, the solo developer supports Russia's invasion of Ukraine, holds anti-LGBTQ sentiments, and has expressed concerning ideological views. And I think that's the reason I took it off my wish list. So, welcome back to Brave. How are you, Brave? Welcome back. But yeah, I think that was one of the ones I was considering getting, and then I was like, yikes. And then I was like, got out of there. So, oh dear, yeah. Cat's like, I guess I'm unwish listing as well. But okay, you know, this all comes with like the disclaimer allegedly, right? Allegedly. I don't know if that's true. For all we know, that could be 100% false. But because that's what I heard, that's the reason I originally unlisted. But it's a game called Dustfront, Brave. It's a game called Dustfront. But Froze says, if you want a deep rock later, I'd be down. Thank you, Froze. I'll pass for tonight, but I'll pass for tonight, but I will keep you in mind. I shall keep you in mind. It feels very Red Alert-ish. I haven't played Red Alert. What is that? And thank you for the follow. Thank you, Froze. Much appreciated, my good man. Much appreciated. Thank you for the follow. I hope to see you more often. It's nice having you around. But nice to find a new friend around. So true, Froze. I'm glad to have you with us. Glad to have you with us. Thanks for hanging out. I'm jumping back in the dock zone, by the way. I just wanted to do the donation thing.
Scan in progress.
Oh, don't mind that. I wanted to make sure I had the munitions. But Kat says, I was hoping the game dystopian tone was like ironic / stylistic.
Agent,
I mean,
priority objective available.
it kind of is. No, kind of is. But yeah,
Transmissions jammed.
I don't know.
Proximity coverage only.
Any kind of like anti-LGBTQ kind of stuff, I'm like, yikes. So, for that reason, if the claims are true, then I gotta not support that. But you're coming already? Sounds good, Froze. But have you ever watched Red Alert 3 Tournament? Hold on. Just a second. Red Alert. Oh, Command and Conquer. I've heard of this. I haven't played it, but I've heard of it. Is it I was gonna say, is it good, but if there's a tournament, it must be good, huh? Must be good. I was watching a little bit of an Age of Empires 2 tournament. I know that's not the same thing, but pretty interesting. I didn't realize the amount of esports around. And you didn't know Red Alert, shame. Sorry, I don't know. I've only started getting into like colony sim stuff. So originally I hated RTS originally. But now I'm like, I love RTS, and then as an extension of that, I was like, I'm not a big fan of Colony Sim, but now I like Colony Sim, so... Red Alert just wasn't really on my radar, unfortunately. The cat says, Red Alert is a spin-off of Command & Conquer franchise that focuses around the Cold War theme, pretty good gameplay, and some wild storylines. Nice. I do love me a good story. You love me a good story. I feel like I was looking at another Command and Conquer thing, though. I don't know. I don't know. But I think the next big colony sim I'm gonna try to get into is RimWorld. None of you guys happen to play RimWorld, do you? I'm gonna have to learn that. I don't know if I want to learn it on stream or just kind of like do it off stream. I think the first like 100 hours are going to be kind of rough, so maybe I should do that off stream. I don't know. Who's to say? I'm not a big fan of like the aggressive backseating, but I could probably use at least a few hints about how to use the menu in RimWorld. Because I've seen gameplay of it and it looks really complicated, so. Also, I'm unconsciously following these guys around. This is awkward. I didn't mean to do that, but here we are, I guess. Anyways, I'm gonna run straight past this and go to the next landmark. Patriot loves Red Alert. Oh, Red Alert, eh? Red Alert, eh? I hear StarCraft is really good. In a similar vein. Sorry if I'm not talking. No worries. No worries. We're just chilling tonight, so.
Landmark engaged.
Whenever you want to chat, you chat. Whenever you want to lurk, you lurk. It's all good. I'm just chilling. I'm kind of just talking about whatever tonight. There's not really a plan. I've warmed up my chatting muscle. I don't feel nearly as awkward as when I first started the stream today, so that's good. But I also don't have anything to talk about. So, trying to multitask. That's real. The Art of RimWorld looks like Core Keeper that I played. Oh. Wait. Have you not... Wait, have you played RimWorld? Or... is it just because it looks like Core Keeper? I have seen Core... or... I've seen the thumbnail for Core Keeper, but I haven't seen much gameplay of it. I'm attempting to send stuff to my Facebook alt so I can delete stuff. Oh. Wait, why do you have a Facebook alt? Don't people normally just make one? One Facebook? I don't know. I can't imagine... Okay, to each their own, but I can't picture myself using Facebook for anything other than, like, checking what my friends are doing every once in, like, a third blue moon or something. I don't know, man. Like, nowadays, I use social media not to check up on people, but because I think it's funny. Or, like, the memes are funny, like Instagram Reels or something. I think that's so funny. But when it comes to actually looking at other people's profiles and such, I don't. The only reason I even pull it up is just because that's... on Instagram, it's like the homepage. Your friends and stuff. Like, all my friends from back in high school. I'm like... I don't want to know that you're on your third kid. I don't even have a girlfriend yet. But Pro says, I don't really like social media, just look at memes most of the time. Exactly! To me, it's a meme machine. It's just a meme machine. You know? Every time I see what other people are up to, I'm just like, damn. You guys are having kids, married. I'd be lucky to get a date in the next few months, so I don't know. A meme machine. But it really is. It really is. Instagram Reels is like... To be fair, I had a TikTok account. I got rid of it. That was just to, like, promote my channel, though. I didn't actually, like... I didn't take it serious. I didn't actually look at stuff. But... when it comes to... when it comes to memes, I think that... it's just hilarious, man. It's so funny. Instagram Reels. StarCraft 2 is in the same standing as Warcraft 3, a cult classic. Yeah. There was a guy at work, a friend of mine at work. He's been getting into Warhammer lately, and I've kind of been thinking about, like I was thinking to myself, it'd be really fun to play Dawn of War with him. I was like, should I offer to get Dawn of War for him? But then I was like, he did say that he compares all RTS to StarCraft 2. And if it's not better than StarCraft 2, it's just not good. I'm like, oh. He probably won't like it. I don't know. But yes, I am trying to pull people into Warhammer. Get in! Get in the Warhammer bus. We're going on an adventure. Just a little adventure. Dude, Dawn of War 4, though, I'm so excited, dude. I think if we keep up the pace with the campaign stuff, doing the Dawn of War 1 campaign, we will be right on time for the Dawn of War 4 campaign. Because I think Dawn of War 4 campaign follows right after Dawn of War 1 campaign. So, I think, as long as we do 1, we should be good. But it's my old one. Who else can I send 1,300 stuff to? Oh my. But Brave says I played Core Keeper, played most of it. Then I found out that the last couple of bosses can only be summoned by rando drop items. I stopped. I don't want to grind rando, man. I get ya, I say, as I play The Division 2.
Gear detected.
I get ya. I get ya.
Landmark cleared. Now detecting contaminated gear.
I know exactly what you mean, my man. I know exactly what you mean. But to each their own.
Serious trauma.
I think what Dawn of War really needs is random drops. But dude, I'm gonna pull as many people to Warhammer as I possibly can. I will. 40k is my jam. 40k is my absolute jam. Damn it! Haku needs to get more. Exactly.
Contaminated gear detected.
Exactly. Oh, dude, you know what would be a great job? Is to become a Warhammer streaming painter. I don't have the setup to do it for you guys. I don't have the camera. Or I don't have a camera that would like face down into my desk. I'd have to get a special setup for that. Like a special arm or something. But if I did, dude, man, that'd be such a good... That'd be a pretty fun stream, too. We could just talk about stuff. I could just paint my Warhammer figurines. Man. That'd be the life, man. If I could just do that for, like... It might be a little mind-numbing, but, like, if I could do that for, like 4 hours a day or something. 5 days a week. It'd be a great job. As a Krieger, it's required. But action figure? No, so... Well... Oh, actually, sorry. There's a landmark right here. We're, like, standing on one. Whoops. So... Warhammer 40k is a lot of different things. One of those things is a tabletop game. It's kind of mainly a tabletop game. It's a mix of tabletop game, books, films. Not a lot of films, but like short series, video games. But the big one is minis. So it used to be very tabletop heavy. So on Sundays, I paint Warhammer 40k figurines with my, or Warhammer 40k miniatures with my uncle. So right now we're working on a Rhino tank. I've been putting the finishing touches on this like Infernus squad, Ultramarine, unintentional. I've been working on Ultramarines Infernus squad for a while. The shading's not done, but like the core paint of it is there. I've got a Darktide set, but I want to get my skill up before I like really get into it. I've cut the parts out of the tray, but I haven't like really painted it yet. So we still have a ways to go. But I do want to do that. And then I've got a Grey Knight set that I didn't even open yet. That one is going to take a while. And then I've got... My uncle ordered some paints that came with a random Space Marine, so I'm painting that Space Marine as a Blood Raven from Dawn of War. And my uncle, just today, found a like Warhammer Heroes mystery box thing And that mystery box contained a Dark Angel chapter. A soldier of the Dark Angel chapter. So, I'm gonna have to see if I have the paints for that. I'm not familiar with the Dark Angels, so it never occurred to me to even attempt to paint one. But now I kind of have to, so we'll see whether I have the colors for that. But wait, what? Warhammer Root is tabletop game like D&D? Not. No, actually, well, no. But it's like it's hard to explain without like you seeing it, but you can think of it as like I don't know how to explain it. You have all your like painted minis, right? Your characters. Each character has their own stat sheet. So each stat sheet will contain like each stat sheet will contain the good weapon from DZ vendor named Rock and Roll. It is a shotgun. Okay. Where do they sell that? Is it this one? Actually, we can just walk over there right now. Oh wait, there's an extraction right now.
Extraction called.
And you have no patience to paint. Come on, it's nice. Trust me. Trust me. Oh, outside the... Oh, okay. Let's... Hold on. We can extract real quick since somebody else is extracting. Just to get our stuff. Get our stuff taken care of. But, each mini has their own stat sheet, so it'll be like... It'll tell you how many inches you're allowed to move per turn, how many shots you can take, I think. I only watched a YouTube video explaining it, so I haven't played the tabletop myself. So I'm kind of fuzzy on how it works, but it'll tell you how many inches you can move, how many shots you can take, what number the shots need to be to actually hit, and then if you were to get hit, there's another part there that tells you what your armor is, so only certain things above like a certain number are allowed to hit. It's really weird. It's a lot of math. But you basically, when it's your turn, you move all your minis, you choose whether to shoot depending on line of sight, and then you roll a bunch of dice to determine whether or not your shots hit. So, it's in my opinion, it's really cool, but it's way too confusing. I haven't played the tabletop. Honestly, the tabletop sounds like something I'd really, really like. But really complicated. What was I doing? Where are we going? So it's good weapon from DZ vendor. So where's the DZ vendor, Froze? Is that in the base of operations? Would used to trust Sag. Sounds like front mission or XCOM. Ooh. XCOM or out. Hold on. Outside DZ like this one. This actually, that's not a vendor though, is it? I'll head back to the. Actually, we can't even. I'll go this way. Oh, once we're done, we'll show you at the entrance. Okay, I'll follow you, Froze. I shall be following you. Dude, I love XCOM. XCOM 2 used to be like one of my top 10 favorite games of all time. I don't know where it ranks now because it's been so long since I played it. I don't think it has... I feel like it doesn't have a lot of replay value. But man, the first time I played that... Oh, you don't remember which vendor. Okay, that's alright. We can take a look around. I've got time if you got time. I'm here for at least another 40 minutes, so... The stream is usually 3 hours long, so I'm good. Not sure if it resets daily. Okay. See, I don't remember there being like shops though. I see the vendor icon, but I don't remember there being shops in the Dark Zone. Yeah, XCOM was such a good game. That first time I played through it, I could not put it down. That was like a 10 out of 10. It was so good. Outside at entrance. So this way then. Wait. Or I guess this would be the official entrance, the main entrance. Guess I'll go that way. The main, okay. I'm going. But, what was I saying? Man, I love XCOM. It's not quite grid-based like XCOM, but it's a similar premise. Actually, no, actually, you're kind of right. It's not grid-based, but it's kind of close to XCOM. It's like XCOM, but if the dice were to determine whether or not you hit, that's kind of what it's like. And then you have to find another 40k player to play against you. That, or you have to have like an army big enough to fight yourself, basically. So imagine XCOM but big mecha robots. You get front missions. Ooh. Okay. So that is a tabletop then. Or wait, is it a tabletop? Or is that like an actual game? Or video game rather. It is a video game. Okay. Interesting. But Fro says Mecharashi. What is that, good sir? Do you guys like mech anime? Did we talk about that? I feel like we talked about that in the past 2 weeks. Mech anime? Like, I like the mechs. I've never been a fan of Shonen, though, so... Where... Oh, it's literally outside the Dark Zone. That was like in the interim. Okay, I didn't know you could do that. That's crazy. I did not know you could do that. That's actually crazy. Wow. Amazing. Huh. I don't remember which one has rock and roll. Oh, it's just like a random one. Outside. Okay, I'll just follow you. I'll let you look around. Oh, okay. You know, I probably should have checked the other one since you were checking this one. Oops. But Zaku 2, what is that? Haven't watched anime in a bit. Watched Dispatch, though. There's a mecha in it. What? Wait, hold on. Before we continue. What were you talking about? Front mission? Let's see. Front mission. Front mission 3 Front mission first remake, 2 remake, 3 remake. What are all these remakes? Oh damn, you know. This is kind of nice actually. It's very like early 2000s in like a good way. This reminds me of what was that one game I played? I played it on the channel for like 2 seconds. I finished it, but it wasn't long. Armored Core 6 or yeah, 6. Fires of Rubicon. I played that April 9th, 2025 was the last time. Man, over a year ago. That's what it reminds me of. Excuse me. But have you not seen 90s and 2000 Gundams? I have not. I have not seen it. What Pro says is this one. Fast shotgun front mission was good, but now meh. And we got 3 days to get it. What was it again? Oh, rock and roll.
business with you.
Is it good even without the perfect stats? Hold on. I'm gonna buy it. I have enough.
Best
So
stuff in DC right here.
if you say it's good, I'm gonna take your word for it. Let me grab it. I'll mark it as a favorite so I don't blow it away, but dang! I feel like yours shoots even faster. Nice. Oh, shoot. Maybe I should work on a shotgun build then. Hold on. Let me go redo my skill stuff. Zako is Japanese for small fry. Let me break your dream. I played Front Mission 5, pretty nice. You streamed Armored Core, that's a good one. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's a little outside of the games I usually play, but not bad. Mine is Stack Broker from previous events. Okay. Interesting. Very... Oh! Do I have enough to go all the way already? Huh. I might have enough to just finish this out. Oh, no, I don't. Dude, my math is so bad. Never mind. Let's switch to shotgun, though. I want to try this out. There we go. But that's what she said. I don't remember what I said, but I'll take your word for it. I used to be a professional that's what she said detector. And nowadays, I'm pretty, not as attuned, unfortunately. But Google Zaku 2. Oh. Oh, you know, I feel like I had a figure of this when I was young. But Front Mission 3 Remake sucks, though. Is Front Mission 1 and 2 the remake good? Oh, thank you for the thank you for telling me about the double sound. Anytime you guys hear the double sound, please let me know, because I can't hear the double sound. So definitely let me, if you see it, definitely let me know. Oh, actually, can I lock? It says lock volume, but what does that even mean? I'll say lock volume. Hopefully it sticks. I don't know what's happening, but you see the sound with my ear. Thank you, Brave. Thank you, thank you. But Froze likes the Pegasus Gundam. Fellow anime watcher? Fellow anime enjoyer? Pegasus Gundam. Oh yeah, that's the classic. That right there, a classic. I didn't know it was called Pegasus, though. Huh. Alright, okay. Interesting, interesting. Hold on. I'm gonna do my upgrades real quick. 20% reduced Dark Zone XP lost on death. Yes. I think that's all I can get. Yeah. Damn. That's too bad. We're close to the next one, so. Alright. Back into the fray I go. Which reminds me of, I'm trying to work through my Dress Up Darling, but I don't know. Honestly, I think I might drop it. I'm on season 2, but I can't get into it. Season 1 was kind of wholesome. Season 2, I'm like, I don't know. But the Zaku's my favorite from Gundam. Nice. Zaku made for cannon fodder. Also nice. Well, every army needs a cannon fodder, right? Ooh, prototype cores. That might be good.
There's always a deal to be made.
Alright. I shall await the froze. But what other animes? I'm trying to think of all the mecha animes I saw. I saw Gurren Lagann. It was okay. I mean, I liked it enough to finish it, but I thought it was gonna be better than it. I thought I was gonna enjoy it more than I did. But I did like it enough to finish it, so there's that. Not many things can say that much, so dude, Darling in the Franxx was wild though. I tried watching that a long time ago. I could not finish it. I watched it like almost immediately after Gurren Lagann. I could not get into it.
Safe area detected.
Where the hell did I
Hostile
spawn?
control point detected.
But yeah, I could not get into it. Darling in the Franxx. There was too many love triangles. Way too many love triangles. Why am I getting all lispy? Triangles. 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 So,
Access complete.
the Brave used to play Gundam games in PS2. Nice! And yeah, it is wild.
Coverage only.
But the ending, though, confused the F out of you.
Extraction zone.
Which one? The Darling in the Franxx? I never finished Darling in the Franxx, so I wouldn't know for that one.
Helo arrived.
I would not know. But actually, hold on. I should probably put my actual normal weapon on, and then the Model 700, I'll replace that with the rock and roll. There we go. No wonder. Yeah, I never finished that one. Missed that, sorry. Froze was saying in the game chat that the ending of Darling in the Franxx confused him. There was a Gundam fighting game, Dynasty Warrior? What? For the Gundam games? What are we talking about? Now I'm confused. It's fine. This way. But Darling in the Franxx, I got maybe halfway through the season, and then I just kind of gave up. It was like the moment that all the love triangle drama started kicking off, or like kicking into high gear. There was a part in the anime where they all go to like some kind of like house out in the middle of nowhere to like bond, and then they have all their love triangle drama. That's when I tapped out. That's when I.
Agent down.
Damn, that killed both of us.
Agent incapacitated.
But yeah, that's when I tapped out. I couldn't handle it anymore. After that point, I was like, I'll go watch something else.
Precision range limited.
Oh, but you missed Patriots games.
Landmark engaged.
Federation versus Xeon? Is that a Gundam thing? Like, I know of Gundam, but I've never actually watched Gundam. It was more of like, every once in a while I'd be gifted a Gundam when I was a kid. It's like a little action figure. But I never knew how to, like,
Helo is
I never knew
returning to
anything
base.
about the Gundams. I just thought they looked cool.
Immediate medical assistance needed.
Oh!
Agent out of action.
I did not see that guy there. Oh my!
Assistance. Agent deceased.
Oh no, dude.
Entering safe area.
All right, one more time.
Reception limited. Proximity coverage only.
I'm gonna try to use my normal gun and see if that's better.
Landmark.
I'm having a hard time with the shotgun one, but it doesn't help that my my build is not Well, I didn't equip attachments, I guess. There's that too. But my build's not really great for the shotgun. I think I'd have to alter my build to make the shotgun work. Like, all my armor equipment and everything. The current build I have is good for rifles and MMRs. So, I don't think shotgun's in the description. I can check, though. Oop! Real person.
Extraction helo almost within
Nice.
range. Now detecting contaminated
Yeah, what the hell?
gear.
Let me see.
Landmark has been cleared.
Yeah, it's rifle damage and marksman rifle for my breaking point. Damn. Yeah, I gotta switch back to MMR then. I'll see if I can make it work off screen. But currently my build does not agree with it. But that's okay. It is a cool weapon though. It is a cool weapon. But the MDR rifle, quite good.
Contaminated gear detected.
Which one? I have my Model 700. I should probably use an actual named weapon, though. The ones that I have, these two weapons are perfect rolls. Or almost perfect than a tinker, pretty much. But they all have perfect stats. Oh, Urban MDR. Okay. I'm gonna have to keep a lookout. Do not think I have that one. But Brave says, speaking about pressure-sensitive buttons, Ace Combat has it too. Oh man, Ace Combat. That's another one. I think if I enter into a vehicle piloting era, I think that might be a game I pick up. And who knows? I might enter a vehicle era. Because I never thought I'd have Colony Sim era or RTS era. Both of those things did not interest me in the slightest. And now they're like what I do. So
Detected.
I don't know. Maybe things will change. But pressure sensitive buttons, man. Man, I hated the port of what was it? MGS2 and MGS3 to Xbox. That was awful.
Hostile patrol detected.
To get around the pressure sensitive thing, you had to like the way that you like raise your weapon and lower your weapon or whatever is just like
Now detecting contaminated gear.
or the way you shoot or something like that. The pressure sensitive actually did kind of work for that game. Playing it on Xbox is not it. It's just weird. They don't work. They don't work like it should.
Extraction called for.
Haha.
Engaged.
I want to make a build that just does like 1,000,000 crit damage. Or not a literal, but I want it to do a lot of crit. Don't know how I'm gonna do that with a homebrew, but
Now detecting contaminated
we'll see.
gear.
We shall certainly see.
Extraction zone. Helo arrived.
Froze's armor looks so good. Well, in terms of appearance and function.
Gear detected.
Look how much HP that armor has. Crazy.
Landmark cleared.
Okay. Dang, all this stuff sucks. And is there any grenade or rocket launcher here in the game? Oh, Froze says BRB toilet protects me. Okay.
Contaminated gear.
There is. I mean, I have a rocket launcher on my back. It's got no ammo in it right now, but this is like a... There's special signature weapons. So, there's the rocket launcher. I think there is a grenade launcher. They're all signature weapons, though. Those two. You have to use rocket launcher and grenade launcher as signature. Outside of that, it's just normal weaponry. Conventional arms. Were you thinking of getting the... Were you thinking of getting the game, Mr. Brave? It is on sale for like, what, $7, I think? $7.50, $8. So it is on sale, if you were interested. The game does have a lot of content. I have the Ultimate Edition, so I have, like... You get most, like, in terms of gameplay, you get most of it, like 95% of it. There's like 2 missions that are locked, though. It's like 2 missions you have to buy. They're like assignments in there somewhere, or somewhere around here. But yeah, there's 2 you have to buy with real world money if you get Ultimate. But for the most part, you can get everything if you get Ultimate. So, I personally recommend the game. I like it.
Hilo is returning to base.
If you're looking for a game where you just run in to shoot stuff, don't have to think too hard, then this is the game. You might have to think kind of hard about your build, though, if you're not using a build guide. If you use the guide, then it doesn't matter, but if you're trying to homebrew like me, you're probably gonna have a rough time. It's pretty tough. It's pretty tough. Yeah, speaking of the sale, I don't know, man. I kind of wanted to get Returnal. I already have Returnal on PlayStation. I want to get it in my ultra-wide on PC. But I'm like, do I really want to... I don't really want to support PlayStation's switch to digital only. And I also already have the game, so I'm like... I could use 20 bucks on something else. Would be nice to have Returnal again, though. I never fully finished Returnal. There's like, what, 5 worlds that you're supposed to do? And in terms of gameplay, like, I got to the peak. I, like, technically finished, like, the final boss. But I didn't finish the story. I still don't know what happened in the story. There's, like, stuff that happens in the end game, and I tapped out. After I finished the final boss, I just stopped playing. Which is actually a good argument for why I shouldn't get the game again. But you missed throwing grenades with sniper damage in Borderlands 2. Ah, yes. This is like, you can make kind of broken builds, but signature weapon stuff, it's like universally strong, but I think your signature weapons get like nerfed when you do like really hard-hitting boss stuff. And you're reliant on your conventional arms. So. But there is grenades, at least. You can throw, like... What do I have? I have a ton of different grenades, but... Right now, it's either EMP or concussion. So. But yeah. You can throw grenades, too. Just yeet them into the direction you want. You're done? Welcome back, welcome back. Good to have you back, bros. But Returnal's a good one. Isn't there a sequel for Returnal? It's called, like, Moros or something. I've only seen the title. I didn't even know... I think it's released already. I didn't even know it, like, had come out. Suddenly had to take a dump. Understandable. Understandable. Oh, piss. I thought you... Never mind. Thought you had to poop. Dude, I pooped twice today. Isn't that crazy? Usually for me it's like once every 3 days or something. Well, I guess lately it's been like every other day, but... but between like every other day or every 3 days. Today was twice, man. Like my stomach hurt both times. I think it's because yesterday I had a really spicy burger. And then the day prior to that, I had a really spicy poke bowl. So, overall, I think my stomach and my colon are irritated by all the spicy food. So I'm getting kind of sore stomach. Kind of anxious, kind of sore stomach. You know how it is. Just another day in Taku land. You know how it is. But we were just talking about Returnal and how I'm not really sure if I should get it again, because I've already played it, you know. The only thing I didn't catch is the story, because I kind of gave up before the story really explained itself. But I don't know. You know, I think if I'm being realistic with myself, it's one of those things I would think is good. I'm gonna play, and then I just don't actually. So I'll probably hold off on that. Oh, exotic weapon drop. Oh, this is gonna kill me actually. Yep. I got surrounded. Thank you. Yoink that real quick. Oh, it's another pestilence. I have like 1,000,000 pestilences. Never mind. I have this exotic already.
Landmark cleared.
Got like 1,000,000 drops of pestilence. Let me just open these real quick. Okay. Let me check that though. Oh, the swap speed is pretty good though. Okay, I guess I'll take it. I mean, why not, right?
Extraction called.
Okay. You need more coins? Don't worry. That's why we're here. We'll get you more coins. As quick as we possibly can. I'm doing some crazy leveling up tonight. Shotgun's good for stacking? Stacking coins? But spicy burger is not in your dictionary? It was one of those... It had like...
Extraction helo. Almost
What
within
was it?
range.
It was a burger that had jalapenos and like jalapeno poppers on top of that.
Helo is on site.
So it was just tons and tons of spice. But oh, striker set. I think I do have a striker set somewhere. I think that was my original. It stacks pretty fast with that shotgun. I'd use other guns for damage. Or then use other guns for damage. Okay. So stack using hits and then hits with the shotgun and then switch to a different weapon. I see, I see. There's no such thing here. Brave. You got... That's right. Brave, you're not in the US, huh? That's right. That's right. Yeah, it's a very US moment. The burger is that burger was really spicy. I like yesterday and the day before I was just sweating eating lunch. It was so spicy. But I'm not, no dude, not American. Yeah. Don't worry. It's probably a good thing. In that the US is not doing so great right now, so. Not doing so great, but I don't want to get too much into politics, but. So. Politics, too serious. So. I need to drink more water, man.
We're going in 15 seconds.
This mucus taste is so nasty.
Pick up. Begun.
Actually, you know what? I think tonight I'm gonna take my anti-allergy medication. The over-the-counter Zyrtec. Because I've just been like, I've been coughing mucus for such a long time now. I need to just. My doctor told me that if I took Zyrtec, it would dry up all the mucus. So I should just take the Zyrtec. Oh. Oh, that's not even the right way. Man. Oh, I got like 9 minutes left to stream. 9 minutes. Alright, let's see if we can get... Let's see if we can get enough for one more extraction. And then we'll call it. Call it a night. But yeah, I don't know what to do tomorrow. I don't know. Is Kitsune still here? I don't know what to do tomorrow. I'm kind of inclined... I think... I'm more inclined towards KCD2 if Kitsune's there, I feel like. But if Kitsune is busy, I think I'm more inclined towards Dawn of War. We'll see. We'll see. Maybe I'll start with KCD and then switch it up if I'm not feeling it. I think that's the route I'll go. But that's a tomorrow problem. Dang, that was a quick landmark clear. Oh, there's another guy here.
Mark cleared.
That's why. But Brave says, I eat chili with some fries snacks, and now I'm imagining it with burger instead. Burger mostly sweet here. Sweet and spicy doesn't mix well, methinks. Really? I like sweet and spicy. Personally. Well, I just like spicy.
Detecting contaminated gear.
But the hard part about spicy, for me, is that it makes me anxious. That is my newly understood thing about myself, is that I get really anxious when I eat spicy food. Or, sorry, when the spicy food lingers in my system. So... like, the spicy food will, like, irritate my stomach and or colon. And for as long as that spicy remains in my system, I feel really anxious. So I either avoid the spicy food or I try to pass it through my system as quick as possible. Because it is not. Spicy food, I like spicy food. Spicy food is not like me. So it's kind of tough. Tough. Oh, man. Even right now, spicy food would hit. Oh, actually, you know, tonight my mom made this ramen kit. It's so good, dude. I mean, it's not like... I feel like ramen from like an actual restaurant is still better. But for being like a homemade kit, that thing is pretty good. I was surprised. Kind of small, though. Kind of small. But honestly, I should probably go on a light diet. Which isn't to say that, like, I'm not gaining, like, a ton of weight, but... I don't know, man. It's all going to my gut. I gotta lay off the monster. Way too much monster. Too much sugar. It goes nowhere but my gut. So I gotta handle that problem before it gets out of control. Right now it's manageable, but like, I probably shouldn't be eating more than I need to be eating at the moment. Otherwise I'm going to gain more weight than I'm comfortable with. Nice. Dude, I'm leveling up so much. Actually, I should probably check the event pass. Let's see where we're at. Oh yeah. We've got the Deathslinger headgear and the hat. Actually, would this mean that me and Rose are going to be matching? Ah, shoot, never mind. I've got something over my face. Where's the hat, though? Thought I got a hat. Oh, this hat. But check your journey, too. The journey is still stuck, I think. Yeah, my journey is still stuck. I'm tracking it on my screen, though. But you get a lot of stuff in modifier from there. Okay. Dang. I wanna look cool like you. What would match the hat, though? I do kind of like the Rat Queen jacket, though. I think it's kind of cool. Damn, nothing really matches.
Hilo is
Hot
returning
zone
to base.
jacket. Alright. Peep the new fit. You see. I do like the glowing eyes on this one, though. Pretty cool. You got one set of apparel you like? This one? It is really nice, though. I gotta say, it is really nice. I saw that in the shop. I know I saw that in the shop. I should get one of those. The top. What do I get? Black tactical shirt. Nice. Where is that shirt? Well, man, some of these are so cool. Some of these are so cool. Oh, here it is. Wait. Oh, the grizzly shirt. Damn. I haven't unlocked it yet. Oh, this? Oh! Very nice, too. Very nice. I like them both. I like them both. I like them both for completely different reasons, though. This one's very sleek. Oh. You know, I think I have that emote. Hold on. Do I? Oh, yeah. I got it. Nice. Just two guys lucky catting each other. Alright. I think it... Oh, shoot. They baited me with the stabilization agent. But you got bored of that, so you're trying new ones. Okay. I think it's nice. The nice thing about this game is, you know, changing it up every once in a while. The game gets a little stale when you stick to one thing for too long. Alright. Actually, should I... Oh, they're already calling one. Nah. I'm gonna go to the purple for now. I'll hit the purple, call the extraction, and then we'll call it a night, I guess. Then we shall call it a night.
Hilo is headed back.
And then on top of that, right about now is when I play Dark Tide with my boss every once in a while.
Detecting additional hostile contacts.
Usually my boss would get online right about now. And my boss doesn't know I stream, so I should probably show face. Oh, dude, I felt so bad the other night. I gotta tell you guys a story. The other night, ouch. Usually on, like, work nights, I don't spend a lot of time with my family. But, damn it, that killed me. But, the other night I decided I would just go spend some time with them. And I left my computer on, right? So my computer status said I was online on Steam. And I was spending time with them, and then I was like, oh shoot, I didn't turn my PC off, right? So I walked back into my room, I turned my PC off, and then I left again. And I turned my, I found out that the moment I turned my PC off, it was just walking into my room and turning the PC off. But when I did, that was right when my boss got on. It made it look like I was ignoring my boss. My boss had like just loaded Darktide, and I just turned my computer off the moment that he came on. So, it's kind of sad. I didn't explain myself yet though, so I think he still thinks I just avoided him, but... very unintentional coincidence. So... froze XDs. Yeah, it was bad. I feel pretty bad. I didn't explain myself at all. So, to this day, he still thinks that... I just turned my computer off the moment he got online. So, I should probably explain myself the next time. The next time I play Darktide with him. But yeah. Generally speaking, though, definitely recommend Darktide. I don't play it too much on stream. Every once in a while I do, but it's not like a really common thing. But I do recommend Darktide, though. Darktide is like really, really good. I have almost 400 hours in Darktide. So, the main thing that stops me from playing more is that I need something to work towards, and there's not really anything to work towards. Like, there's penances, right? But, I don't know. But Fro says, feel like it's going to be fun playing Deep Rock Galactic with you. Is there, like... is it easy to play, like, pubs with Deep Rock? I used to play it with Appy, Shaq, and Grizz for a while. But that was on, like, my off days. I don't think no, I might have streamed it one time. Like, that would have been, like, 2 years ago by now. That's crazy. But yeah, I'm just a yapper. Hold on, let me destroy that. There we go. I'm just a yapper, man. Yapping about anything and everything. There we go. Oh! Nice. Oh, welcome into Error. How are you, Error? Error, no. I was just about to go. I'm glad to see you, though, Error. I'm glad to see you. How are you guys doing? I'm doing good. Doing good. The week started off really rough, but it's a lot better now. The first half of the week kind of sucked. This latter half is pretty good, so it balances itself out. Balances out. But how are you, Error? How was family time? How was that going? And my Oni base is doing well. Nice. Man, I want to play Oxygen Not Included so bad. How would you guys... No, I shouldn't do that. I was gonna say, how would you guys feel if I just randomly... if I happened to be free? Or... no, maybe... no, I wouldn't happen to be free, I guess. Okay, so if I happened to be free and I randomly threw up an Oxygen Not Included stream, or if I rescheduled something to be an Oxygen Not Included stream, would that be good or bad? Like, hypothetically, if I were to, like, change tomorrow to be Oxygen Not Included instead of Kingdom Come Deliverance, would that be a good thing or a bad thing? Because I think the nice thing about doing it on a Monday and Wednesday is that it's, like, a really reliable time to see the progress, but then if I do it outside of normal progress hours, it's kind of hard to tell what's happening. But Error says, glad to be here, I know, super late. Just glad to see you, Error, glad to see you. Bro says, don't mind watching it on the background while farming my expertise. Excellent, Froze, excellent. Sounds very good, Froze. But yeah, so, to give you So Froze is the new member of our community here. Hello, Froze. So
Returning to base.
to give you a little short version of stuff, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, I stream at the same time right now at night. Well, it's nighttime for me. Right now, it's like almost. Oh, I started late. That's why. Okay. Right now, it is like 9:20, roughly, p.m. So, I normally stream for 3 hours Monday, Wednesday, Friday at nighttime for me. And then on Saturday and Sunday, I stream at 10 a.m. for me in the morning. So, but it's afternoon at the moment for you, so I'll still be playing. Nice. Very nice. But, yeah, I gotta hop off and acclimate myself to the silence and then roll into bed. But yeah, hope to see you again, Froze. We also have a Discord. Feel free to join or not. Totally up to you. But the Discord is always the best place to find what time I'm streaming. And it'll also appear in your time zone. So it's right there. But yeah, the biggest rule is 18 plus, but you were saying, what was it? 17 years old 13 years ago, so I'm like, you pass. I'm sure you pass. So anyways, but Era says it went well but got back later than expected, and that's awesome. Brave, glad your Oni base is going well. Excellent. And understandable, Taku, glad I made it before the end. I'm so sorry, Error. I really want to keep talking, but alas, I must head to the sleeps. But I will be on tomorrow morning for... I think we're going to vibe it tomorrow morning. I'll commit to an hour of KCD2. I'll see how I'm feeling. And if I'm not feeling it, we'll switch to something else. And that something else will probably be Dawn of War. So if that interests you guys, definitely stay tuned. Sunday is more than likely going to be Dawn of War. So, but yeah. Thanks, guys, for joining me tonight. Thank you. Brave says, thanks for stream. Thank you. Thank you for hanging out. And Froze's going to far past that. Or I'm far past that. I see. But thanks for stream. Thank you, Froze. It was fun. Fun thanks to you, Froze. Thank you. I really appreciate you hanging out, stopping by. Great to meet you. Hope to see you again. Era says, I know we can chat later, Uncle Taku. Yes, we can. Absolutely. So, I look forward to it. But thank you, guys. At the end of my streams, I try to give my thank yous as best I can. My apologies if I miss you. But, Error, Brave, Froze, thank you, guys. Stefan, Patriot, thank you. Kitsune and Alistor, thank you. Appy, Luden, thank you. I know I'm forgetting somebody. Cat, thank you. Sorry. I was like, there's definitely one more person. It was definitely Cat. Okay. But yeah, thanks, guys, for joining me tonight. Really appreciate it, and I will catch you guys tomorrow for Kingdom Come Deliverance. So, thank you, Taku. Thank you, Ever. Have a wonderful night, everybody. Good night. Actually, we haven't done a raid in a while. I'm gonna shove you guys in JT's. We're gonna raid over. Alright. Have a wonderful night, everybody. Catch you guys tomorrow. Good nighty now.